And we are live. Hey, everybody, wherever in the world you're looking at us from, I'm in Georgia, USA, and Woodley is in Canada. We're in Canada,
In Montreal, Quebec.
Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So, hi, everyone. Hope you all are having a great day. Um, we was actually going to postpone this for tomorrow, but I say, you know what, let's just do another quick thing, 5 to 10 minutes and see, because tomorrow might be another day. When my baby is ready, when these babies not ready, my baby is literally on my lap right now because if
Me
I
too. Mine too.
if I put him down, he's gonna get up. So let's just do this. Let's just do this. So hope you all are having a great day. As you come in, please share the live. It might resonate with somebody who is striving to be a mompreneur, trying to as a mom, trying to be a business owner or wants something on the side, an online business or online opportunity. So please share the live, and you can comment, say where you're looking at us from. I just love to see where people are looking at me from, looking at us from. So that would be nice, right? So we're not going to take too long. So our topic today is focusing on self-care, and I did a post yesterday on self-care because I just find it's important as moms, to have some self-care. So the topic is really going to be about how do we prioritize self-care as moms, and this is a big topic for me because sometimes I just don't get time, right? You just don't get time
The
because
truth.
as a mom of four, Udi is a mom of two, you just don't get time. But before that, let me just reintroduce myself a little bit. My name is JL. I am a mom of four. I am an online business owner. Registered is my profession. I live in Georgia, USA, and I'm a proud digital business owner. Woodley, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Pretty much the same, except minus two children, right? So I'm Udli. I am a wife and mom of two boys. I am a nurse also, as well by profession, an online business owner, and I live in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Nice. Okay, so Woodley, how do you characterize yourself as self-care as a mom? I know, not just talking about nails here because I know that these are important, right? I'm not really a makeup person or a nails person, or I don't do all of that, but I do
Yeah.
it for special occasions. But some
Yes.
moms would do it on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. It's not really
Yeah.
like that, right? So nails and hair is important, but how do you prioritize self-care? I'm talking about taking your vitamins, exercise, eating healthy, more.
Yeah. This is like such a good question. And I think that, you know, whether you are a mom who just had a baby or a mom who has had like four babies, a couple, years old, um, it's still a challenge. I think that, there's so many things, especially when you have different roles, as a wife, as a mom, as a nurse, as an online business owner. Maybe you're, at church as well, you have roles. So all these little things, they take a part of you, so it can be a challenge, quite a big challenge, to prioritize yourself and making sure that you are in the right headspace, you are also in a good physical space. So I'm not gonna lie, JL, for me it is an ongoing challenge, to make sure that I'm able to really take care of myself. I mean, I have an 8-month old, so who's not quite doing his nights. I mean, it's been on and off. Sometimes he does his nights, and then there's a new period, and then sometimes it doesn't. Um, and I mean, and for the past couple of days, he was sick, so this is another ball of game. It really, you know, you were talking about doing your nails and things like that. I think that sometimes for us mom, we really have to go back to the basics. Even sleep can be self-care at some point, right? Being able to have your 7 to 8 hours of sleep and, unbothered sleep, right? I can't remember when was the last night that I had that was like a full on stop sleep, right? So I think that this is part of it. And for me, what has really been helpful is I'm someone who works very well with lists. And you know what? I had forgotten after I gave birth to my second child, I had forgotten how well I was working with list. But I was actually in a conversation with a fellow online business partner, and she's like, you know what? When I make lists, I just tick and everything, right? Maybe she's watching. Hi, Ophelia, if you're watching, or if you're watching as a replay. But when she said that, it's like it came into my mind, like, and I said, oh, yeah, I have to go back to that. So I started making a checklist on a daily basis, but also with the 90-day challenge that we're doing as well as teams and whatnot in our online business, I decided to also, as part of the things that I would do on a daily basis, to also put the things that are talking about self care. So, for example, getting my water, my 2 liters of water per day. It's in there. Getting my vitamins because I'm still breastfeeding, right? So my prenatal vitamins, it's in there. It's, ticked off. I tick it off every day. Going for a walk. This is really like, for me, I mean, yes, nails and things like that, we do it from time to time, like, especially like you said, weddings. I have so many weddings in the summer. So, yes, I did it. I did that. But if I get a good walk in my day, I get a spiritual walk where I talk about the Lord, and this is where sometimes I can film a few reels for the platforms and things like that. To me, it's really energizing. So it's also part of my my list to tick off. Reading, right? Reading the Word of God. This is something that I value more than anything. So it's also on my list. And these things I find, on a daily basis when I do them, I'm in a better place, right? And I'm able to give more love around me. I'm able to be present for my children, for my husband, for my parents and whatnot, when I'm able to focus on these things as well. And I try to do them as early in the morning as possible, because if I let the day go by and then I'm like, oh, I have to read my Bible, forget it. I'm not going to find the time. So ideally, I try to put as many things in the morning as possible. I find that this is ultimately what works best for me.
And that's true. For me, if I don't write it down, it might never happen. It just
I
might never
know,
happen.
right?
Yeah, so you
It's
need to
true.
write. I don't know if you're a writer like me, because I'm a writer. I just love to write. And if when I
Me too.
write, it sticks, right? So yeah, create a
Absolutely.
routine, and you have to have discipline, because if you don't have discipline, you won't get
Yeah.
it done. So it's
And you have to
important.
understand as well the importance of it, because yes, it's true, you want to be present for I want to be present for my kids. I try to be, but if I don't do these things, I know I'm not going to be in the best place to serve them, to be with them, entirely. So understanding the mindset of behind it, because some moms will feel guilt, right? When you're doing these things for you, you're feeling guilty. You're like, oh, this is time I could have spent doing this and that. But you shouldn't, because ultimately, in order to be a good mom, in order to be a good spouse and whatnot, you really need to be good for yourself and really take care of your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm looking into the online business. We don't really have any excuse, because the online business is flexible. It's as flexible
absolutely.
as ever, and you have automation. So it can work in the background while you're doing whatever you exercising and taking care of your family, all that. So
Absolutely.
it's
It's so
important
true.
to get a routine, stick to it, write it down if you have to, and it will work out well. Yeah, but
Absolutely.
it is, as you say, it's an ongoing process, because I would start right now, and then it's like, uh,
Yeah,
I really want to start with exercise. And I see you taking a walk in the park, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to continue that. Like, at least start off slowly. My thing is, I like to start off fast. I like to do everything quick. So, start off slowly. Like, maybe one day for the week, dedicate that day to, take a walk in the park, or take a walk around the neighborhood,
absolutely.
something like that. So I need to
It's so true, because the brain, although we know, when we're thinking consciously, we know that these things are good for ourselves. Our brain is likes, you know, things to stay the same. Our brain does not like when we're throwing ourselves out of the comfort zone. So it's
yeah,
going to do everything it can to bring us back to that comfort level of just not exercising or not doing anything. So it's best, although I know, JL, that you're a go getter, it's still best, like you said, to just try to do it, slow,
yeah,
step by step, and maybe aiming for one day a week. Like, you can add it to your routine.
yeah,
This is something that's really helpful for me is like, I put my shoes really close by my bed, my running shoes. So
Oh, that's
once
a good idea.
they're there, I see them. It's like, okay, whether I want it or not, it's time to go. So it's easy. It's
Great idea.
one less thing to do. It might seem like it's nothing, but I know it can make a world of a difference.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so we said we won't be on. We said 5 minutes. Now it's 10 minutes. So we just
Woo!
want to talk about a webinar. The webinar is tonight. You all know the webinar is every Tuesdays and Thursdays. It is tonight. Do you want to share anything about the webinar tonight?
Absolutely. We have a webinar. It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can do the conversion based on the time zone that you are
Okay.
in, but it's going to be a very good one. If you, whether I mean you're a mom or a healthcare professional or just someone who's interested in, finding a way to, just like us, being able to complete all those spheres of your life and having something that can run in the back burner or in the background for you, giving you great results and allowing you to meet so many wonderful people that all want the same thing, you have to take this first step. You have to sign up. You have to go either on JL's website. You don't have your website, girl.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll put it
You
after.
put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Yeah, and you just sign up on the website and then you check in your email or your spams, and then you're gonna get the email so that you can watch tonight's workshop. It's gonna be a good one. So you just go in, and if it's for you, it's for you. You take the next step. But the beauty is that you can check this opportunity freely. You can check it, and there's no commitment involved. There's no fee involved as well when you take the first step. If it is for you, then you continue and you get, more information as you go, as long as, yes, this is something that you see yourself being able to do. Yes, it is work, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme. It is something that is working, but when you persevere, when you're patient, when you're coachable, um, it can give you beautiful rewards.
Yes, thank you. So yes, the webinar is free. It's a free webinar, and to get information, a lot of people will ask, why do you have to watch a webinar? Because the webinar is going to give you information. Yes, you can message us if you have any questions, any concerns. But
Yeah,
even if when you become a business owner as well, you would love the webinar because it's like you can let 10 people watch a webinar at the same time. You can't speak to 10 people at the same time, right? But
exactly.
10 people can
Automation.
watch a webinar at the same time and they can get information. And if they have any questions or concerns, because sometimes you might watch the webinar and say, okay, it's not for me. And sometimes you will watch it and say it's for you, right? So
Yeah,
if you have any questions, any concerns, you message us. If you want to talk on the phone, we will let you talk to us on the phone as well. So
exactly.
if you have any questions or concerns, right? If you're ready to take the next step, don't hesitate. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take the next step, right? But if
Yeah,
you
even the next step,
have
technically, it's without any risk as well, right?
right. Right.
Definitely.
Before 30 days, if you decide it's not for you, you get a refund. It's like you never
Mm,
took the step. But
cool.
at least you can say to yourself that, I got the information about this business.
Tried.
This business is a legit business. I have seen the community because when you pay that 149, you will come into the community and you will see the incomes, you will see what people actually accomplish. I just looked just now in the community and I saw a business owner. She bought a property in Jamaica
I
and she was
know, I
like,
saw her. I
good,
was like,
right?
you go, girl.
Yes, and she said she would never think about actually doing something like this. So you never know what this business can do for you and your family. You never know unless you just take that step and see if it's for you. It's not for you. That's okay. At least you
That's
get that
fine.
information. You get that knowledge to know that this business exists, right?
Absolutely.
So, guys, thank you so much for watching. You have any?
I'm good. I'm good. I think we did the
Okay.
whole circle.
We did 15 minutes, but that's okay. So you all have
Yes.
a
And our
great day.
babies were quiet, so we're really happy.
Have a great day. Before we go, we wanna welcome and congratulate those who registered because that first step is the first step that could lead
It's
you to everything, right? So
true.
welcome and congratulations to those who registered, those who took action. We even had some new business owners. So congratulations
Yay.
to you all, and let's start this journey, this success journey, and we just can't wait to celebrate your success. So bye for now. You all have a great day and see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.